More times in life, me feel like if I coulda give up, put out my own lights.
My youth say you better live righteous. Say your prayers and protect your 3 points.
My dog in this.
And we're back. Of course, things happen live, things happen, fluid right here on Tonight on M&ETV. Tonight we're chatting with two big names in music, Jazzy Blaze and Rheon Elbourne, right here on our couch on Tonight on M&ETV. What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
That's cool.
No, let me know. I mean, I am obviously much older than you, right? Right?
Sure.
And yeah, obviously. I know they look so.
We discuss age yet, how we go now?
I'm obviously much older.
I'm 25, right?
Right. So I am not 25. You understand? Not 25. But when we are checking off here, I really say something that I want. We don't check 1, 2. You say, what did they say? We want?
We don't check Mike.
We don't check Mike.
We check Marsha. So when they ask me to check just my boy say, check the mic. I say, brother, we don't check Mike. We
Right.
check Marsha.
We check Marsha.
One few. We don't even test 2 1 thing, brother.
Right. Well, what should I see from now on? My producer can't get me to check Mike again. Everything right now. Do not my face just say, we don't check Mike. We check Marsha. Marsha 1 few. Serious?
Marsha
Next thing I some call sign for something like that. Anyway, Jazzy Blaze and Rheon. One thing, Rheon sit down here like if he was here for the past 5 hours just relaxing.
Right, cool.
This is your modus operandi, right, you?
Yeah. That is it, that's it.
Not right, true, line.
Not right, you?
Nah, not right, true. And I mean, there's different times for everything. And I mean, so in all the evening, just come and pull down here right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just bring her down, same way there, Just relax.
You say not right, true?
Not because I know him personally.
Serious. Well, let's make him jump out. Oh gosh. Well, within reason.
There is distillate.
Right.
It is run through a distillery.
Right.
And then end up in a vessel.
Right.
Into our next vessel.
Right.
And into
And then-
him out.
That is it.
And that is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
You know,
real.
I mean, you guys have been around. I mean, you though. I mean, I've been checking something that said is how long have you been in recording?
Recording.
Yeah.
I could be honest with you. Let me say 15 years strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, like going steady. Yeah, 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
But I was checking your bio, and we realized off air that we know each other. You understand? My family knows this young man, little boy.
Correct.
Basically.
Right.
So I now understand when I
Baby.
hear you say you got your start in choirs.
Yes, singing in the choir.
You look
In church.
absolutely nothing like a choir boy. Like a motherfucker, they had a poster of what a choir boy is not.
Yeah, correct is
It
right.
would be you.
Correct is right. And back then I was more chubby.
Yeah.
I was chubby.
Well, you was
very
chubby.
Yes, I was
because
very
more chubby was signifying that you're chubby.
Yeah,
No.
a little
And it was-
bit. I mean, the other day,
Well,
take a little detox and flush out the shit.
Well, next to Rheon. Next to Rheon.
Nah,
Yeah, you look
A
chubby.
little bit of people.
That's a little bit.
It's a little bit.
You understand? But tell me a bit about your music. What's been happening with your music
Like what I do now.
right now?
Presently, well, as of recent, I started. Well, it come like you're walking down the garden and I see a tomato. I want to eat a tomato, and then I might see cherries growing on that tree. I want to eat some cherries. I dabble in all different genres of music.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, it's good to branch off.
So
And-
not just dancehall.
No. Alright, I dabble in everything. Soca, you give me a chance, I drop some chutney in here.
Yeah.
Alright, I will do R&B. I love music.
Yeah.
I will do rock.
Yeah.
Once it's sung and good and it have a message, I will do any type of music, any type, any genre.
Remember, I know you have. Your library, your life in music. I mean, everybody know who Rheon is. You understand? What is something people may not know about you?
I do like to kill ants.
Is it like seriously? That's a serious thing.
Yeah, like if I do have a reason to kill it, I mightn't kill it.
Well, I could see that because you look like the typical don't kill ants kind of person. Like you just like, yeah, man. What has you so? Is this you? But I know we got a question. What makes Rheon so chill?
Me, I just respect life, since a youth I grew up around a real kind of multicultural environment. So I don't really cast no judgment, nothing. And I kind of like people to be themselves so that I could be myself. And, and within that, I don't try to overextend myself. Or I just be myself and I find, that keep me humble and real and straight because there's a lot of people that I had to work with on a daily basis. Because I've been working in studios for the past 17 years of my life.
Right.
So I would always encounter different individuals and you can't deal with everybody the same. So I guess in true finding different ways to communicate and deal with people, it's not a one-way thing. So even in this interview, as I come inside, everything feels chill, so I chill. That kind of way. And if the environment was different, well, maybe I might just be different too.
Yeah.
I mean, because we just move to suit sometime too, because it's always work, but always good for moments like these two same way,
Yeah. And tell me a bit about your process in music. How you approach music. Is it? I know my boy say it's like you pick an apple, you pick a cherry, you just double. What's your approach to music?
I mean, many different approaches, because the craft is one that, it could always show versatility in. But I think more or less for me, I believe every day about a song in it. So it's that 365 song at the end of the year, and a quarter, But, so I guess more or less life, I might not 365 songs for the year, but as life go by on a day pass, I might see something that happen or hear something that go affect me. And then I will take that and translate that into how I feel about it. And then, well, maybe even not just how I feel about it, but what palatable for the markets, you know what I mean? And then go and record it because that's like therapy for me. Getting to take that time out of the day to experience life. And I don't have to act it out or get vexed or throw a tantrum or make a scene. I could just put it into the music. So that I don't have to be so flamboyant and all outside there with it. I could always keep it inside. And when I reach the mic, well, I could kind of just release that day.
Watching you two together in terms of, you have always been around some big names in music. Because you come up around men like Sasha, Million Voice, that kind of thing. How that impacted you as an artist, as a musician?
I gained a lot of experience. Especially stage-wise. Because that's how it all started. Christmas night, they were going, I think, Separia. And they tell me to come and, come and bust up your mouth. That was it. Come and bust up your mouth down there. And I went. Performance was grand. And I continued doing that for years with them. And while learning the ropes on stage, Million guided me where music is concerned. I was always writing with Million and learning how to, build beats and all. And Sasha, Sasha was stage and how to deal with these promoters and these bloodsuckers that have out there. These leeches and them, you know what I mean? You always give me that guidance. Still up to this day, I get both, I get cussed, Cause I still, that's how they keep watching me as the little brother now. So I always keep getting that guidance from them.
You have anything with both of you coming out anytime soon? Or what you all dabbling together?
Yeah, we are. We don't need to, being honest with you, we don't need to record music for the next 6 to 7 years.
Really?
We don't need to.
Only because the times will change, so we will just keep going.
We will just keep
so
going.
We'll have stuff put on there.
We have stuff released and unreleased. Many unreleased though
That's there.
What's the studio life like? Where's that mood like?
Our studio.
I don't see Ben's smile already.
Nah, well,
Ben's smile like, boy, if we tell you what studio life is like.
Let Ram tell you one piece. I probably
I can tell you a little piece, but for me, the environment is not like a typical studio. You know what I mean? Think about it like you and your best friends, just linemen. All you have the ability to cook. If all you want to take a shower, take a shower. Somebody want to go and get some beers, bring that. we could chill and we just having fun, but you could record. So if you have an idea, you know what I mean, and then everybody chips in because it's like birds of a feather at the same point in time. So as an idea come up, producers ready to go, writers ready to write, next producer ready to record, beat will build on the spot. We will basically, we could do a song from scratch. And
I wanna ask a question. I wanna ask it sensitively, right, without offending anybody. A lot of people today talking about what's happening in music, not necessarily all your music, what's happening in music, and linking that to what's happening in the country, right? I mean, how you all feel about that whole correlation? We have time to get into that now. We have to come back. Right, tell me about that.
That's a very broad topic.
I'll leave it broad. Because a lot of people, let me say why I say that, a lot of people tend to pinpoint one genre of music and say that is what causing what happening, right, in the world or the country with the young people and things. But you're talking about music in general and its effect on crime. What you have to say about that?
You want to go first?
You know, it's not a topic, you know, sometimes I like to dabble in because it's a sensitive one at the end of the day, seeing the level of the crime in the country, also listening to some of the songs that coming out and stuff, you know. And as an artist, from my point of view, I just say it's expression because these people living in their environments. And from what I did see, at least, I don't really see the artists out them in the studio, and when they're done, they say, "I come back, I'll go in and kill 2 men and come back." Them is the man who is actually just sit down writing. But at the end of the day, we just mirror society, you know what I mean? So a lot of the things what we see, we will come and we will talk about, and you know, at the same point in time, I personally believe that music have like a dread influence. You know, especially to impressionable minds and people who not really, you know, fully self-aware and these kind of things. Because what I could use music for and another man use music for is something different, you know. Music and crime for me, as we say, is a real broad thing because it have so many other things that contribute to crime that I have to talk about them things before I even talk about the music. Although I know it is very influential. Yeah, but I have many things.
I see Jazzy actually go first. Jazzy, you say what?
If you allow the youths, because remember them in charge in the future, right? If you keep letting them soak it in, I believe that is where the problem begins. Because I mean, I was young. You was young.
You are young.
Who
was young?
For guys,
I am young.
For guys 25 too,
Yeah.
When I was younger, growing up, we listened to dancehall, and it have certain songs you cannot listen to because mommy don't want you listening that, right? So you start to hide to listen to it, okay? Well, I just hope all again where I'm going. Now, parents listening to it, and the youths listening to it, and when they're singing it word for word, it's a big thing they could tape, and they're watching your son or your daughter singing and putting up the hand gestures, and I believe that's where the problem's stemming from. At home, simple as that. If everybody do their part, starting from home, the radio DJs and all, because some of them they just want to drill you with that in it. When they go in a party, they're not balancing because excuse me, we used to go parties a long time, and as I keep saying, you could sing every song that the DJ play word for word, whether it be reggae, hip hop, R&B, some old time Kaiso and all, you're singing these songs word for word. Now I go in them party and them little and them singing the tune word for word, and I don't know them song and thing, but the lyrics, the message, especially what they portray in the song, this is what the youths and them gravitating towards.
But you have positive music too. I know that. I know you have positive music.
A lot of positive. This is my biggest song. Our biggest songs that we have that make us who we is today is positive.
That give us that pushes our positive song.
And it's not because we wanted to sing that positive song to get fame or anything like it. Was a positive song that people gravitate towards naturally without pushing and marketing and distributing in no kind of way. That's the words that uplift them.
Yeah.
And sometimes it has come like the little bit of gold, or it has come like the little light in the darkness, because we're surrounded with so much of music that having this negative,
Yeah.
that them little one two positive songs sometimes just be a breath of fresh air.
We had to have all the comeback. I think definitely, right? 'Cause this is really, really much too short. But tell us in about 30 seconds, what's next for Jazzy and for Rheon?
Bangings. Yes, bare bangings. Just look out and listen out for it.
And tell them where they can find, those who can't find you, tell them where they can find you all, like your social media and them kind of thing.
Oh, well, Jazzy Blaze on Instagram, JH_Z.Blaze. YouTube, Jazzy Christopher, JHZEEL Christopher. I spell Christopher too.
No, I think people can spell Christopher.
And follow
Except Butters, but everybody can spell Christopher.
Bookings.
Yeah.
Manage with your number. I can give out your number in public. Our Thomas Music. You could go on Instagram.
Oh, that's your manager? Okay.
That's one of them. That is part of the big management team.
I mean, upcoming, you could look out for, I'm going to actually drop my first album on the 22nd of February. That's right after Carnival.
Yes.
So they could look out for that and a couple of music videos as well. And you can find me on social media at Rheon Elbourne, RHEON,
Thank you guys so much. Hey, thank you guys for coming through. Really appreciate you guys. Guys, the man Rheon Elbourne and Jazzy Blaze. Coming up, we're going to chat with a man they call Jelano right here on tonight on M&ETV.
Don't you give up on life just yet. Me still not put down my girl. I say me know how you feel right now, things straight. That's why me run my mommy.